back, everybody, to the official channel of Homa Games. I just opened up Fortnite, and I had 20,000 free XP waiting for me, because apparently I participated in an event and won something. And I know somebody who desperately needs your help. I'm talking about my buddy Guff, the bird. In his entire life, he's watched other birds be able to fly, but no matter how hard he tries, he is unable to get off the ground. On the count of 3, hit the thumbs up button so Guff can fly for the very first time. 3, 2, 1. Hey, good job, Guff. Enjoy your flight. I'm sure all of the Fortnite OGs watching this video right now remember all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9, we received the very first Stranger Things collaboration, where we literally received some of the Stranger Things portals around the Fortnite map, where after entering the portal, you would literally be teleported to a totally different part of the Fortnite map. Recently, a new season of Stranger Things has been taking place, and alongside that, it looks like there's a Fortnite event to go along with it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We're on the road to 4.3 million, and I would absolutely love it if you joined us. But just like that, we've wasted too much time. There is a brand new Stranger Things event, and we have so much to talk about. Let's get into a game, and let's get into it. Now, before we cover the newest Stranger Things event, I need to showcase something that is absolutely mind-blowing. For any of you watching this video who remember exactly what I'm about to talk about, you're a certified Fortnite OG. Anyway, a couple years ago, right when Fortnite Chapter 2 released, during the trailer, you were actually able to see this mysterious airplane in the background. Because believe it or not, that airplane was actually how we got from the Chapter 1 map to the Chapter 2 map after the very first The End Black Hole event that we received. I'm sure a lot of you will remember that we actually had this plane as a location on the Chapter 2 map, where we even completed a challenge where we had to locate the plane's black box. Basically, a black box on an airplane is something that collects all of the data, so if the plane goes down, they can get the black box to find out what happened. And as soon as we collected the box, Jonesy actually told us, around and around the loop goes, but some things stay. And boy, oh boy, was he not kidding at all, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out, it'll blow your mind. But if you actually head over to the point of interest that is new this season, known as the Rave Cave, you will actually notice there is yet another brand new version of the exact same plane crash landed here on the Fortnite map. So it's very important. If you pay attention to the top of the plane, you will actually notice that there's a little ghost logo. And like we found out from when we collected the black box, it's pretty safe to assume that this plane actually crash landed, meaning it was likely never their intention to land here on this map, and they just ended up crash landing. And then obviously getting stuck inside of the Fortnite loop, which is why we have a different version of this plane on every single chapter's map. But now just one more thing before we get to the new Stranger Things event. It actually has to do with none other than our buddy Klombo, who none of us have honestly seen in a very, very long time. In a video I posted last week, I revealed that the Haven NPC actually reveals a huge hidden secret about Klombo, because if you go up to Haven while dressed as the Haven skin and you go up and talk to her, she'll actually tell you that the Klombos left in the same flash of light that brought them here. But I couldn't figure out what flash of light Haven was talking about. Originally, I thought it was talking about when the Cube Queen shot up into the sky and opened a portal into the air. It's after all, that was literally the live event that took us right into Fortnite Chapter 3, and then just a couple of weeks later was when we saw the Klombos added into the game for the very first time. But obviously, we only saw that happen once because the Cube Queen wasn't in the last season of Fortnite, so what flash of light were they talking about then? Thankfully, we finally have the answer, ladies and gentlemen. So the first flash of light that brought the Klombos into the Fortnite map was actually the Cube Queen shooting it up into the sky. But here's where things get a little bit confusing, so pay attention. The second giant flash of light that removed the Klombos from the Fortnite map was actually from the collider itself. And that's basically 100% confirmed, because obviously before the live event we had the Klombo size mounds, and after the live event they were gone. But basically what the Haven NPC reveals to us is that the Cube Queen flashlight and the collider flashlight are literally the exact same thing, which really makes me start to wonder, could the Cube Queen possibly be working for the Imagined Order? Because after all, according to Haven, the flashlights were the same, even though one came from the Cube Queen and one came from the collider. Both of those played an absolutely massive part in both bringing Klombos into the Fortnite universe as well as taking them away. I'm assuming this also means that if we ever want to see Klombo come back into the game, we're probably going to need to wait for another live event so we can get another one of these flash of lights. But now it's finally time to talk about the new Stranger Things event. And for anyone out there who isn't familiar with Stranger Things, it's a show that takes place on Netflix. It involves a bunch of different kids investigating a bunch of weird paranormal activity. To be totally honest, I have never seen Stranger Things before, so if I get anything wrong, Cut me some slack, please. But what I do know is this upcoming Stranger Things collaboration event isn't the first time we've seen Stranger Things inside of Fortnite, because like I mentioned, all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9, we received the very first Stranger Things event, where not only did we receive some super awesome portals littered across the Fortnite map, were actually a ton of fun. Every time you would enter one of these portals, it would literally shoot you out a different portal, and these portals were actually taken directly from the Stranger Things TV show, and whenever they enter the portal during the TV show, they enter the Upside Down, and inside of the Upside Down is something known as the Demogorgon, and during the very first Stranger Things event, we actually received the Demogorgon as a skin inside of the item shop, which is actually super cool if you think about it, because it means the Demogorgon entered the Fortnite universe in the exact same way that he entered the Stranger Things world. Not only did we receive the Demogorgon originally, but we also received a skin for Chief Hopper. Here's where things get interesting. So apparently, in the last season of Stranger Things that was released for this Fortnite event, actually being Stranger Things Season 3, Chief Hopper, aka Jim Hopper, apparently ended up dying from an explosion while trying to close the portal to the Upside Down underneath the Starcourt Mall. And this is actually pretty interesting, because if you remember back in Season 9, the Starcourt Mall was basically a point of interest on the Fortnite map. It even had the famous Scoops Ahoy location from the TV show located inside of it. It goes without saying, but the entire theme of this ice cream shop is actually that of a ship. Located underneath the Rave Cave point of interest, there are actually these rooms with a bunch of secret artifacts in it. One of the artifacts actually appears to literally be the steering wheel from a ship. There is also a chance that these could just be artifacts from previous seasons of Fortnite, because after all, there are a couple other artifacts in the little boxes. So now I think it's time we move over to the new Stranger Things event that all has to do with the newest season of Stranger Things actually being Stranger Things Season 4. And believe it or not, coming up here in just a couple more days, Part 2 of Season 4 is going to be released. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, believe it or not, I've actually really never watched Stranger Things. And even I know that one of the main characters in the entire show is somebody who goes by the name of Eleven, who's actually a pretty interesting character. Originally, she was actually having a bunch of different tests ran on her inside of a laboratory, but she was able to escape and make her way to safety, but not before she was able to discover a bunch of secret superpowers that she has. Anyway, for some reason, basically Eleven is totally obsessed with waffles, and that's basically the only thing she eats during the show. And I honestly don't find that weird at all, because waffles are freaking delicious, bro. Anyway, in the latest Fortnite update, the legit one that we received about a week and a half ago, there was a brand new encrypted skin inside of the Fortnite game files, actually titled Waffle Warrior. And with Part 2 of Stranger Things Season 4 only being a few days away, I think there is an incredible chance that this could indeed be an 11 skin. But wait, there's more. During the newest season of Stranger Things, a grandfather clock actually made an appearance a bunch of times. The grandfather clock is actually located inside of a creepy house located in the Upside Down. There's also a brand new villain character reveal known as Vecna, who utilizes telepathic abilities. And basically, it's revealed that Vecna, the evil character, is actually the owner of the creepy house, who gained all of his telepathic abilities actually through the grandfather clock. This is important because in the most recent update, there was a brand new challenge added to the Fortnite game files that actually has you destroy 5 grandfather clocks around the Fortnite map. And since during the show, they believe that the grandfather clocks is actually another gateway into the Upside Down, it's very likely that the new grandfather clocks could actually be the new form of the Stranger Things portal that we saw in the very first Stranger Things event. Now, Part 2 of Stranger Things Season 4 is only a few days away, so we're definitely gonna find out the answers about this event very, very soon. So make sure you go follow me on Twitter, because as soon as we get more news, I'm gonna tweet it out over there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.